Have you ever experienced the menu of shame? Well, a friend of mine told me this funny story where him and his wife and another friend walked into a high-end hotel restaurant. They sat down, tucked in the napkin, and looked at the menu. And then came the shocker. The price of a cup of tea and a sausage costed more than their car insurance. They looked at each other, stood up in total silence, walked away embarrassed. That is not even the painful bit. He told me that his wife will not let him forget that experience. Unless you are an MP's son, I'm sure you have gone through this one time or the other in life, whereby you need something so much, but you know you cannot afford it. Well, it's all right to walk away from a restaurant because you cannot afford the food while you are 25. But it is not okay to keep doing it at 50 because you refuse to make sacrifices when you were young. Choose your hard. The temporal embarrassment of saying I can't afford this, or the permanent embarrassment of never being able to build wealth. This brings us to law number 4, which is strategic sacrifices. The wealthy calls it the price of admission. The myth of modern society is that you can have it all simultaneously. The truth, however, is that you can have anything you want, but you can never have everything right now. We all want the CEO lifestyle, but no one wants the CEO schedule. If you want to change your life, you have to change the version of yourself that yearns for immediate comfort. We've all been sold this lie that you can balance everything. Work-life balance is for people who have already arrived. If you are building right now, work-life balance is only a myth. You want to scale that business, you might have to sacrifice your sleep. You want to save 500,000 shillings this year, you might have to sacrifice that vacation that everyone is posting on Instagram. You have to say a temporary no for a permanent yes. Most people fail because they are still trying to reach onto success with an old version of themselves. You cannot carry 100 kgs of comfort up the mountain of success. Strategic sacrifice isn't about being miserable. It is about being calculated. It is saying, I'm going to be a nobody for the next 5 years and then be someone for the next 50 years. It is keeping the party so that you can study the market. It is eating homemade food so that you can save for that asset. If it doesn't cost you anything, it is not growth. It is only a hobby. Ask yourself, what am I willing to give up so that I can get what I want? If your answer is nothing, then your goals are just wishes. Success is always on sale, but the price is non-negotiable. Don't cry about the results you didn't get for the work that you didn't do because you were too busy relaxing. Now, law number 5 is the final piece of the puzzle. It is the one that makes all the others work together. Don't miss the grand finale.